Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Let us all settle down as we are sitting in front of Shri Mataji's photograph with both our hands nicely spread out, expressing our pure desire to be receptive to the vibrations that are flowing from Shri Mataji's lotus feet. Let us observe what we feel on both our hands as we begin to settle down and bring our attention into the present moment, where we are sitting in front of Shri Mataji. It's not just a photograph, but Shri Mataji herself. As we connect to Shrimataji through the photograph, we'll start feeling vibrations on our hands. Let us see if we can feel the vibrations coming inside on our fingertips, towards our palms, from there towards our wrists. Let us just witness what we feel. Maybe cool, maybe warm. It may be pricking, tingling, or just neutral flow of vibrations. Let us express our pure desire. Shrimataji, please bless us all with your divine vibrations. Please bless us all with the ability to absorb your divine vibrations. Shrimataji, please give us an improved sensitivity to feel and absorb your divine vibrations. Let us slowly close our eyes and let us see if our attention is in the present moment. If we are getting any thoughts, let us just say, not now, not this, or I forgive. And let us dedicate this time to improve our connection with Shrimataji. Shrimataji, verily, you are our Mother Kundalini within us. Shrimataji, please allow our Mother Kundalini to rise. Now let us maintain our attention in the vibrations that we are feeling, and we'll collectively raise our Kundalini and take Bandhan. Let us raise our Kundalini collectively together for the first time as we bring our attention through the central channel on each chakra. We'll put our head back and tie one knot. And second time. Let's put our head back, tie two knots on top of our head. And third time. We put our head back and tie three knots on top of our head. And also see if our attention is at that height. Let us now take Bandhan. Our right hand goes from above our head, comes to the right, and then back to the left from above our head. 7 times. Both hands on our lap. Let us once again pay attention to the vibrations on our hands. Let us see if our vibrations have improved. Our attention is more centered. If we have taken Bandhan with full attention, we'll already start feeling vibrations and everything gotten cleared out. Let us now keep our right hand on our left Swadhisthana. And let us say here, Shrimataji, please give us all the pure divine knowledge. Please awaken and strengthen our pure desire. Shrimataji, please give us the complete knowledge of our chakras, of our Kundalini, and our spirit. Shrimataji, please give us the knowledge of all the techniques of Sahaja Yoga to understand and use your divine vibrations. Shrimataji, please remove all impure and false knowledge from our left Swadhisthana. Shrimataji, please remove all impurities and everything that we have absorbed that is not the spirit. Shrimataji, please make us proficient in the knowledge of Sahaja Yoga. Shrimataji, please remove all our conditionings that pull us into the past. Please destroy all our known and unknown fears that we have from our past experiences. Shrimataji, verily you are our protector and you are the destroyer of all negativity. There is no negativity bigger than your protection. Shrimataji, please remove all our fears. Please awaken and strengthen our collective left Swadhisthana. Let us now keep our right hand on our heart. We'll bend down our head in complete humility. Let us take a couple of deep breaths as we take our attention inside of our heart. Let us say here, assume here, Shrimataji, by your grace, I am the pure spirit. Shrimataji, it is only by your grace that we have come to know that we are indeed the pure spirit. Shrimataji, I'm not this body. I'm not this ego conditionings. I'm not this mind that gives me funny ideas, that gives me confusions and doubts. Shrimataji, by your grace, I am the pure spirit. Shrimataji, please cleanse our hearts. Shrimataji, please give us all the experience of our true self, of being the spirit. Shrimataji, please strengthen our collective heart chakra. Shrimati, please remove all negative feelings from my heart. Please remove any anger that I have towards others. Shrimati, I forgive everyone. And I forgive myself. Please remove all jealousy, all greed, all competitiveness. Shrimati, please remove all insecurities from my heart. Keeping our attention inside of our heart and Sahasrara, let us all recite Shivoham around 12 times. We'll continue to keep attention in our heart and Sahasrara. Shivoham, 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 Let us now keep our right hand on our Sahasrara. We'll bend down our head, stretch out our fingers towards the sky, keep the center of our palm on top of our head. Press it hard and move the scalp clockwise. Let us see if our complete attention is where we have kept our hand. And let us say here, with our intense desire, Shrimati, verily, only you are the giver of self-realization. Shrimati, verily you are Shri Adi Shakti. Shrimati, verily you are the queen of our Sahasrara. Please come into our Sahasrara. Please open our Sahasrara. Shrimati, please allow our Mother Kundalini to rise higher and higher. Shrimati, by your grace, please let the Shiva Tattva come into our Sahasrara. Let us now raise our right hand as high as we can and see if we can feel the cool breeze coming towards our right hand or just spreading on top of our head, or an upward pull. Let us just observe what we feel. We can bring our right hand back. Let's check with our left hand. Just try to fix our attention at that point. Let us try to raise our attention to that height. Bring our hand back. Let us now try to sit straight as much as we can without straining our back to help our Kundalini rise without any obstacles. Let us take our complete attention above our head. Let us not allow any thought, any memory, any person to bring our attention down. Srimataji, please give us our complete yoga with your divine lotus feet. Srimataji, please take us beyond this mind. Please bless us with complete thoughtless awareness. We'll continue to keep our attention above Sahasrara. Let's keep our left hand on our liver on the right side. Srimataji, please remove all excessive heat from our liver so that we can feel your cool divine vibrations. If we are still feeling warm, let us forgive. Let us take out others' weight from our head and let Srimataji be seated on top of our head in our Sahasrara. Srimataji, please let us all feel your Nirakar presence in our Sahasrara. If you are getting any thoughts, let us not respond to them. Let us allow them to pass and bring our attention back on our Kundalini in our Sahasrara. Srimataji, by your grace, we are the part and parcel of the whole. Please give us the experience of this truth. Please grant us all the joy of being collective in Sahasrara. We'll bring our hand back, both hands towards Srimataji. We'll continue to keep our attention above our head. above our Sahasrara. We are now going to watch Shri Mataji's talks, but let us make sure we keep our attention above Sahasrara, so we absorb Shri Mataji's words from our Sahasrara.
People have ideas about sympathies, ideas about being kind to others and to be compassionate to others. But what is a human compassion? It doesn't do anything, it just talks. Why? The God's compassion works. It works. It works on people. It doesn't talk that, oh, I'm very compassionate, I'm full of compassion, nothing. It just works, it manifests itself. So one should understand, to be a complete egoless personality, one should try to obey the self within yourself. Now, how do you obey yourself within yourself? It is through vibratory awareness. Try to obey through your vibratory awareness. Any question you want to ask, anything you want to do, you must obey it through your vibratory awareness. Now, some people are not so sensitive. That's true. The reason why they are not sensitive is because they think about it. Now, you think with your brain. Alright? If your brain can be enlightened, then you will think as the divine thinks and your sensitivity will improve. Because sensitivity comes from the central nervous system. Now, in the central nervous system, if there is any blockage, it is actually in the brain. Because all the centers are represented in the brain. So, the best thing is to say that, Mother, come in my brain. Please reside in my brain. Please make your room in this brain. You be the controller of this brain. Let this brain be guided by your divine wisdom. And you don't think for yourself. And this word, I think, should be dropped completely from surgery. I think means goes on, funny ways. It can be anything, Like once we went out and we had one of my very stupid relations staying with us, a girl. And as I was going out, we had no servers that day. So I was cooking, but that day when we were going out, so I told her, I'm going in the morning. Can you make a little bit of khichdi for us? When we come back, we'll have that. That's the only cooking she did in her lifetime, which she did not do also. So when we came back, she told me that she had not cooked. So I said, why? Why didn't you cook? Because we were supposed to take our food here. She said, I thought that maybe you may not come. Maybe you're not hungry. Maybe you may not like to eat. Maybe I may not do well. So all these four alternatives not to do the cooking. But I said, why didn't you think that we may be hungry, that we will eat? Why didn't you think this way? But I thought, this is an explanation for not having one in the brain, I should say, that there is no divine guidance in the brain. Then the guidance comes from your ego or from your superego, which says, I thought that this might happen. But how, why did you think like? Why not the other way around? Why did you think the other way around? But the problem is this brain of yours, when it comes in between, which is nothing compared to that big brain, Your brain is nothing but like a little mosquito, it comes up, it comes here and there, says, this. And then the problem starts. But if you really start using His power within you, God has made you as the best instrument that you could think of. And as you start using your instrument with that wisdom and surrender on humility, gradually it evolves more and more and more, and you start developing more sensitive sides, or we can say evolving a new method in this and getting a better and better understanding of the working of Sahajyoga. So it is important that first of all we must decide to stop the brain working too much. and say that, Mother, you be in our brain. Thank God I am before you in person. It's not difficult. Just say that, Mother, you have to be in our brain. Now this brain is, as you know, is supported by the five elements. They all are in this brain. And if you can somehow or other bring me in that brain, somehow or other, by telling your brain now not to disturb you anymore, you'll be amazed that immediately the whole system will start working like a dynamo. It will be such a sensitive thing, you don't have to worry about anything, you don't have to think about it. You touch anything, it becomes cold, sort of thing. You see, become Midas touch. It's become such a great thing. But that is to achieve is difficult for them. They find it difficult to achieve that kind of a perfection where you lose completely ego and you become egoless. Like the fire, the Mother Earth, like all other elements. They have no ego. It's only human beings who have built the ego. And the ego is such a big myth. Of course, when you don't do anything, why should you think you are doing something? And why should you be responsible for doing anything? But the thing is, we think that no, it's not God. We have to do this thing. And I have to decide. You see, it's just we play tricks with ourselves. Morning till evening, spoiling our brain, absolutely becoming mad. Best thing is to surrender and see that things will come before you. You will be amazed. Oh, how it has happened. How it has worked out. The other day I told just Kerry, you better go and register yourself. She said, Mother, the university has closed down its dates. I can't register. It's very difficult. I said, all right, I have said it to go. Then she telephoned, they said, no, it's impossible, you just can't do it, but if you want, you can come and see. And as she walked into the university, in the office, they said, all right, come along, you are registered. It is. So many times it will happen to you people. But it took about 10 minutes for me to convince her that you just try it. But I must say, still, she was not so adamant. She was thinking, if Mother is saying, I will get it. Mother is saying, it will work. But if you suppose it's all right, Mother, you are saying, I'm just going to register. Finish. Then what happens? Even if you do not get registered, doesn't matter. That's not important. Your brain improves. That's important. That your brain improves. It becomes more sensitive. It's not important that the work should be done. That's not important. What is important that in your brain you must get this idea that let me be enlightened. Alright? We see that also today. I must tell you about the part that is politics. In politics also these people have developed two types of theories. One is left-sided, one right-sided. The left-sided theories are democratic, where you can indulge into anything you like. It's an individual that is important. The individual indulges into everything and you should not stop him from doing whatever he likes. He's an individual. So he has a right to cut his nose, he has a right to cut his eyes, to do what he likes. An individual is allowed to do what he likes to do, and then what happens? That we find this democracy becomes a demonocracy. Everybody is a demon. Everybody is busy cutting throats, cutting all the bases and the roots of life, because everybody is Brahma, becomes a great personality, because individual is so great and the collective is lost, completely lost. But on the other side, where it is more discipline, more aggressiveness, more controls and everything, is the right side, which we can call as communism, where people are controlled all the time. Now why? Because for the collective the individual must sacrifice. In that case the individuals become weak. And if the individuals are weak, then the collective cannot be strong. It cannot be strong. Individuals have to be strong. For example, you'll see that the people who come from communist countries, they drink more than people who can drink here. Or those who come, say, from Islamic countries where they don't touch anything, can drink more than even Sardarjis. So you can imagine what is the situation of human beings is, that out of fear, if you try to control him, he goes to the right side. But he is in no way perfected. He is not transformed. He doesn't accept the situation. He doesn't become that. He doesn't have that power to control himself. He doesn't get over his sinning aptitudes. He's still there. As soon as he gets a chance, he falls into it. So that fails. So the individuals are weak in that case. And where there is complete abandonment, do what you like, live the way you like, indulgences, all kinds of things. So you find, every day you see and you say, oh God, this is a decadent society, this is happening. Decadence is because an individual whom you have given all these powers has no power to bear them. An individual cannot bear money. He cannot bear power of any kind. He cannot bear love. He cannot bear kindness. He cannot understand peace because he is still an individual. But when an individual becomes the collective, this is the ascent through the central path. When he becomes the collective, in his strength, he strengthens the collective. And also the collective looks after, protects, and guides the individual. This is what Sahaja Yoga is. So the politics of Sahaja Yoga is that you have to become the collective personality. And there where we feel that still we are something great, we are different, we are Indians or we are from England or from France, still if you are identified, then you are not collective. In collective sense, we are all one, part and parcel of one being. Then you are really acting as collective being, and you are one with the divine, where the sun is looking after you, the moon is looking after you, the winds are looking after you, all the Mother Earth and all these elements are working, ether, everything is working for you, and you are so well protected and blessed by this special quality to enjoy the joy. Then you really become sensitive to that joy. When you are one with the whole. Like if supposing this finger or this finger is not one with the whole, is numbed out. As it happens in leprosy, what happens? That this finger becomes numbed out. Even if a rat eats it off, we don't know. Because there's no connection, no nerves acting, it's insensitive. In the same way, if you are not collective and not bothered about collective, you are going to be dropped out. You are not going to be there to enjoy the beauties of your own glory and that of the collective. So one has to understand that we have to be strong ourselves, we have to ascend, and we have to be collective. It's very easy to find out faults with others. Very easy to find faults with the leaders. Very easy to find faults also with Sahaja Yoga, sometimes with me. Better find faults with yourself. The rest I'll look after. First you just find faults with yourself and try to understand others and love others and enjoy the company of others. This once you decide that we have to enjoy, I tell you, it's so spontaneous. Just this decision, this faith within you that I'm going to enjoy now my spirit. I'm going to enjoy the collective within me, that's the spirit. Just this decision itself will give you the power to enjoy. But decision should be firm. No hypocrisy, no playing games, no ego, no conditioning, nothing, just pure desire within us that we have to be the Spirit. And the Spirit, which is the collective being within us. I hope today, on this day of resurrection, we have to be thankful to Christ very much for showing us the way. And also, we have to be very much concerned and alerted about ourselves. Where are we? Where do we stand? What are we up to? What are we doing? What is our responsibility? What is expected of us? Why all these blessings are given to us? There's no sacrifice in such work. No sacrifice. Nobody wants you anything to commit or to do or to membership or anything like that. I think it's my commitment, as I said, that God has the commitment, but you also have one commitment, that your desires should be pure. That's the only thing, that let my desire be pure. No impurities of any kind should work it out. As Christ had his desire so pure, and that's what he achieved, I'm sure you all can achieve a lot in your life. Christ died at a very, very young age. Very young age. He's very young, I must say. But how much he has done for humanity. Nobody could have achieved that much in that small age as he has done. It's remarkable. It's really remarkable. That's what I expect you to follow his footsteps in doing remarkable things. And let me see all of you, every one of you, have to do something great. And today is the day of certain promises. May God bless you for that. And I thank you very much for this birthday of mine.
Let us once again keep our right hand on our Sahasrara. Stretch out our fingers, press our hand down and move it. Move the scalp clockwise. And let us all pray to Shri Mataji here. Shri Mataji, please come in our brain. Please be the controller of our brain. Please nourish our entire central nervous system with your divine vibrations. Shri Mataji, please sustain our yoga, our realization. Please reside in our Sahasrara. And please let us all feel our connection with you at all times. Let us once again raise our right hand. See if we can feel our Kundalini coming up. We can bring our hand down. Let's keep our attention in Sahasrara just for another minute in complete thoughtless awareness. We can slowly open our eyes, look at Shrimati again, with our attention still above Sahasrara. With all our love, let us thank Shrimati. Thank you, Shrimati, for giving us our self-realization, for taking all of us in your protection. Shrimati, please give us all our complete self-realization so that we can understand our purpose. Shrimati, please bless us all so that we can all have one pure desire to always be connected to you. Thank you, Shrimati. Let us all, without disturbing our vibrations, slowly raise our Kundalini and take Bandhan. And let us try to maintain silence to sustain our state. Jai Shrimati.